Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what you don't see coming, what could be coming towards you for love, what is going on around you, your energy, but maybe something that you'll be surprised about. So let's call in our spirit guides now and let's see what your cards are saying. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been guided here for the first time. Spirit, please share with me for my Pisces. What are the loving messages that are meant to be heard? What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have dependency, the number 11. So a little bit of, I don't want to be codependent on somebody, but I do want to depend on them. If you're in my life and we have a commitment to share our life together, if something is happening around us, I expect you to be there for me, don't I? So I feel like, is that dependency or a matter of a commitment in the relationship? So I would expect that somebody would show up, if I needed something or I asked of somebody of something, but again, not codependent that this person can't function without you or vice versa. But we do want to be dependent on each other. We want to be there for each other is really what Spirit's trying to say. And let's get another one of these. I have listening. I'm going to say listen to your intuition, okay? That Spirit will send you messages within yourself. You'll get the answers when the time comes, they're saying. So if there's something about I'm not happy with somebody, what they're saying, I don't know where I'm going, what's going on, just ask Spirit for clarity, ask Spirit for guidance, ask Spirit to show you the truth. And the truth always comes out. So keep that in mind. Okay. So that I feel like that's really, really important. Let's see what else they want you to know. I have hope. Never give up hope. Gorgeous. The number 46. I like this robin. It's jumping out at me. I also see the faery in the background, almost this sense of magic. But it is a sense of we never give up hope, right? We never give up that we are worthy of love. We are what it is that we want and desire is still out there. So hope, I just love the word hope, right? Hope keeps us alive. It's what keeps us going. And I have persistence. Okay. Don't give up. Don't give up on whatever it is that you want. Okay. Believe in yourself first. Spirit just said the number 40, that you're not going to settle. You're not going to give in. You're not going to, give up your standards, and you're going to wait. If you have to wait, you're going to wait. Spirits, please share with me what it is that you have for us. I'm not giving up for some reason. Maybe I'm not giving up on a person. Maybe somebody's not giving up on you. So that would be nice. I have shared dreams. Your dreams and aspirations are aligned with your partners together. You can achieve great things by supporting each other's goals and working towards a shared future. So we have shared dreams. We have shared hopes and dreams. And sometimes we are not on the same page. And you start to ask people questions. What it is that you want? What is it that you don't want? And you think, well, we're not that far off. So maybe I can convince them to change in the future. Maybe they'll change their feelings about a certain type of thing that's going on in this connection in the future. I would say believe them when they say it, that if somebody says to you right up front, this is what I want or this is what I don't want, I'm going to say believe them right from the beginning, because usually what they say in those early days usually sets the tone. And then what happens is down the road, they say, well, I told you right from the beginning that I didn't want a commitment. I told you that I'd never get married again. I told you that I didn't want children. Those types of things, people, if they're adamant about, they're not going to change their minds. So I do want to have these hopes and dreams. That feels strong to me. I have a twin flame reunion. Oh boy, for those of you that have tapped into my twin flame channel recently, prepare for a powerful reunion with your twin flame. This sacred encounter ignites intense spiritual growth and a profound understanding of unconditional love. So I would say when they said that you are persistent and you're not giving up, definitely twin flames do that for each other. I will not give up on you. And there's a sense of, I will never give up on this. Okay. Wherever it goes, it's a sense of wherever it leads us, wherever it goes, but I will never give up. And part of me feels like we don't do that for everybody. Of course, we don't have that kind of I'm all in unconditional love for everybody, but we do that with twins. So if this is some kind of contract, a soul contract, past life contract coming back into this lifetime, you may feel that they're using the word urgency, the sense of urgency of, I can't give up on us. I can't give up on this. So there could be something going on with that. Oh my goodness. Twin flame passion. All right. We got a twin flame. Feel the intense passion of your twin flame connection. This fiery bond brings excitement, joy, and a sense of adventure to your relationship, fueling your spirits and deepening your love. So I'm going to say that we have, that's like a double message right there. A twin flame reunion with a, in this lifetime. I'm just going to say it in this lifetime, because it doesn't mean that it's a twin flame, that you've been in no contact with. It doesn't necessarily mean that, but it's a twin flame in this lifetime that is coming forward. And twin flames come forward when you're both ready. Okay. When you both have learned lessons, when you both have prepared, when you both have, you're ready to come into union so that you can achieve the purpose that you're meant to be in the union with. So you guys could both be prepared to find each other right now if you haven't found each other already. Spirit, please share with me. I have Justice card. I have an Empress. I have Temperance. And I have a King of Pentacles. There is a feeling of the Justice card and the King of Pentacles to me right now is more of a balance. I'm going to say it that way, that there is this king works really hard at being balanced in their life, probably to make sure things like just everyday life is taken care of. Okay, money in the bank, cars running good, mortgages paid, food in the refrigerator, health insurance, things like that. Because balance is important to this person. This person, when they're off balance, they get very anxious. They feel very uncomfortable. They could have anxiety or worry or even fear. So they do everything in their power to make sure that they probably have peace because I guess they just they don't want to live that life of, they don't want to have that like panic of, how am I going to pay my bills? Or if I have an emergency, I don't have a nest egg to help me. Okay. So I feel like this person prepares for those things. I feel like this person needs that balance. Now, if they're inviting an Empress into their life, that tells me that you have a very similar energy, but it's not necessarily in the material world energy, even though you could be balanced, you could be fine, but you bring the emotional balance to this connection. Okay. So The masculine energy, I would say, is my King of Pentacles. And that's I'm taking care of business. I'm taking care of things around this connection. And then that Empress brings in this emotional connection and says, everything will be okay, no matter what. and we will work it out together. So that emotional connection comes in, pat somebody on the shoulders and said, you know what, you're doing great, you're doing fine, and we're going to be fine. So that Empress comes in and just has that beautiful emotional stability that offers this connection. I have an 8 of Pentacles. I would say that this person puts a lot of energy into their career. I would definitely say that. I probably would say that they're saying standards is the word. They have very high standards for their work. So I'm going to say high work ethics, something like that. Quality of their work is important. Doing a good job at work, getting good reviews, or their customers liking them, or making sure that people think they do a good job. So I'm going to say that those standards are very, very high. And that's how they kind of live their life. And they're going to surround themselves with an energy of someone who also has high standards. So that feels good to me. I have a 3 of Cups. The pumpkins are jumping out. Pumpkin season, fall, possibly. I have a 7 of Wands. I'm not giving up. Yeah, there's a sense of once we find each other, it's a celebration. I don't want to give up. And I definitely want to have as much balance in my life as I can. I work on that. I work on releasing constantly any worries or fears that are in my life. So it's 2 individuals that have chosen to, I guess, live a life that is... instead of being in chaos, they prevent the chaos from happening beforehand. Okay. So it's the person who takes care of business, before something happens. I have a 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, it's important to both of us. It's important to both of us to live this kind of high lifestyle, secure world. Okay. And the best example I would have is, I make sure that my mortgage gets paid first. Like I'm not going to blow my mortgage payment on, fun and games. I'm going to make sure the mortgage payment always gets paid on time. I don't pay my bills late. I pay them on time. If anything, this person may pay their bills early, something like that. So that masculine energy is very stable. It's very providing. It's very secure. And it's a sense of, I'm going to say a divine masculine that wants to provide, provide and protect you. And those are the 2 main, masculine energies. And so I've got this, and then that feminine energy, like I said, comes in and says, everything's going to be okay, which is wonderful. So we're going to be a good balance. I think that's nice. I have an indifference ice cream cone. I want more is how that just came into me. If you're not happy in this relationship, just don't turn your back on me. Don't give me the cold shoulder. Don't just tune me out. That's not going to work for either one of you. So maybe that's something that we talk about, like if you're not happy, just don't tune me out. Like talk to me, don't just, walk away from something that isn't, working. Cause we're both, I really feel like we're going to, give this our best shot. I have a messy situation. Okay. I'm going to say with that Temperance, I can't put myself in a messy situation. I feel that you are going to evaluate before you get into something, that I can't handle somebody. And maybe that's why Spirit's showing me that this person is so stable, that this person is so secure, because maybe the last person that you were with couldn't pay their bills, didn't have a job, didn't have the motivation to go out and get a job. Like no job was good enough for them. Meanwhile, you're working 2 jobs and juggling to pay everything. So maybe Spirit's trying to let you know that what is coming into your life or has come into your life recently is much more stable and secure. And maybe that's why they're saying, the chaos and the messy. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling the opposite. In fact, I'm feeling like everything's like, it's probably a very A-type personality that gets everything done, like their bills are scheduled, on their computer, on their phone, they go out, the day they're due or the day before they're due to make sure they're paid. I mean, they're very regimented is how it's coming into me. I have a vacation, this planning energy for somebody who says, I want to live my life without chaos. And when they are planning their life, they allow for the budget for vacations. They allow the budget for the extras so they can enjoy them. They're not stressed. They're not maxed out. They don't have credit card debt. So I'm going to say that's probably going to be a bonus in this particular connection, that we're able to travel. We're able to take, they're saying longer vacations. I don't know how long a vacation would be, 10 days, maybe 2 weeks. But we're able to travel. We're able to take time off from work. Because I feel like we do all the right things. So then once it's time for us to relax and enjoy ourselves, it's there. So there is a sense of planning even around our traveling energy, like extra money to travel, to do fun things. So this person wants to travel. They want to take you on vacation. They want to do things. I have toxic, looking for the red flags. I'm going to say you're very much aware of what you don't want. I'm going to say it that way, that I've had enough toxic in my life. I've had enough karmic connections. I've had enough messy. I'm like, I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I've had tower moments, like I just feel that you've been there, done that. And, for once in your life, you want the person to share your life with that not only is there for you and you can be dependent on each other, but it's a sense of this person's, stable. I mean, normal. I mean, I don't know how to explain somebody who, is there something wrong with somebody who does the right things, like pay their bills, show up for work, go to work, save for their future, like, is there something wrong with that person? No, that's the kind of person that you want to be with. I have glowing up. Okay. A new you. Now that's interesting because maybe you did go through a really difficult tower moment with somebody and, they just weren't in your league and you ended it and you said, you know what, I'm going to get myself into a relationship with someone that appreciates me. And it's a lot of times, before we enter into that next relationship, we change. You could have a makeover, you could lose weight, you could get some new clothes, get your hair cut, whatever it is. But it's emotionally, it's a new you. It's a start, a fresh start. And because you don't want what you had, you don't want to attract that again. So it's almost the sense of self-improvement. So if you've been improving yourself lately, you've been going to the gym and you've been eating healthy and you've lost weight and you just look great. It's probably a good sign that that's when this, loving energy comes towards you. Spirit, please share with me. I want this divine masculine that's providing and protecting. I have a 9 of Cups. I have a Page of Cups. I have a Star. And I have a 3 of Pentacles. This Star definitely is coming in the strongest because it was I'm not giving up on myself. Whether you can see she's like manifesting, she's lighting candles, she's doing her own rituals, whatever her own rituals are. But it's a sense of, I'm not giving in to anything other than the best for me. And I do feel like that's what you're attracting. Now, I do have all this new loving energy. I do feel like this person sees you that as we could make a great team. So you bring as much to this connection as they do. And don't let anybody fool you. You've got a lot to offer, and you can be with anybody also. But you start to feel content. You start to feel comfortable, they're saying. And I do feel the word they shared with me was like a flutter, whether you call it a crush or a flutter of feelings. And you're kind of like, huh, like that guy, that girl caught my attention, whatever it is. But it was like a flutter in your heart. It was my heart actually felt something, my body actually felt something. So I would look for that for a sign when you meet somebody, because it was, listen to your body. Your physical body will talk to you. Okay. It's not just your intuition, but your body. You may feel tingling. You may feel yourself smiling. You may hear yourself laughing out loud more than you normally do. You may feel that butterfly flutter. You give me butterflies. I mean, that's what that means. So your physical body will react to somebody that you want to be with. Certainly a twin flame reunion in this lifetime. I have a Wheel of Fortune. It is all about the timing. It is. And specifically, the Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. It really is. And the two twins, if this is a twin or a soulmate connection, you're both ready. You're both ready. You're both prepared for this. So that's where fate and destiny and our paths crossing all come into play. So that Wheel of Fortune is awesome, because we want to receive that. We want that to happen. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a 2 of Wands. And I have a 10 of Wands. So this is definitely I took back my life. I took back my life, and I started to really think about what it is that I wanted for my own future. And you could have left a relationship because it just was not going to be right for you in the long run. And you believe that there's something better. And I feel like you made the right decision, because they're sharing with me that this beautiful soul connection is here. Even if it was hard, it's a sense of you did make the right decision for you at the time. So I guess there's no looking back, because I feel like it's only good moving forward. So I wouldn't look back. I have a 3 of Cups. You definitely have something to look forward to. Even the bathing suits is jumping out at me. Summertime love, falling in love. If you live near a beach, it could be a vacation at the beach, traveling to the beach, making plans to go to a beach house, something along those lines. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a Hanged Man. And I have a 9 of Swords. I have been waiting. I feel like your person is going to say, I have been waiting for somebody just like you. I have not met the right people. In fact, I've got a lot of stories about people that were totally wrong for me. And I was really worried I would never meet somebody like you. I really thought I would be alone. So I feel this sense of appreciation right now that I just met the right one, that we are so in alignment, Spirit saying that we are kindred souls. I'll take kindred souls. Thank you, Spirit, that your souls are so in alignment. Okay. And I think it took a long time for both of us to get here. I have a Justice card, but I feel more balance again. I feel this sense of temperance and a Justice card coming in together. So I feel like balance for both of us, whether you call it, I want a I want peace of mind in a relationship. I don't want to battle. I don't want high maintenance. I don't want chaos. I don't want crazy. I just want to have a healthy and happy and stable life. And I feel like you deserve that. You do. And if that's what you want, that's what you keep asking Spirit for. And because it is out there, Spirit, please share with me. Loving messages from my person. What is it that you have? Let's travel the world together. Yeah, there's an incredible sense of travel with this connection. I mean, it can be, just psychically, Spirit saying we're going to travel together. It's our journey. But I feel physically you will travel together. Okay, whether it's when we retire, we both have dreams to travel the world. We're saving for it. We travel every year somewhere on our vacations. That's important to us. We sock money away so we can do that. So I feel like it's a goal with both of you. That's important to you. I love hearing stories about your past. I love everything about you. I want to know more and more. You're not just my lover, you're my best friend. That's always important. I can tell you anything they're saying. I just want to be with you, do things with you. Being with you makes me feel 10 feet tall. I'm proud to be with you. I'm excited to be with you. So I feel like it took me a long time to get here, but now that I'm here, I'm so grateful. And sometimes when these types of connections come into your house, it could be in your house, into your life, it is a sense of just kind of breathing it in, okay? Taking that moment to really look at what is happening in your life and that you just met this amazing person and that you're just so blessed and you're so lucky and that you just want to appreciate every moment of it. So don't push it away. Don't fight it. Enjoy it. I feel like it's, what did they say? We're kindred souls, somebody who will never give up on this connection and this gorgeous divine masculine energy of I want to provide and protect you. I want to be there for you. So we're going to put this out to the universe. I love it. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also check out my other two YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame and Soulmate channel for additional readings. And the links are in the description and in the comments. We will see you all again soon in another Love Messages. Bye-bye.